Such great sound, isn't it? Get ready for the action on the track in Daytona. Two local brothers, also UCF students, following in their father's footsteps. They're taking part in the upcoming second Rolex 24 this weekend. Joining us now, the brothers, 22-year-old Jordan and 24-year-old Ricky Taylor. Guys, first of all, thanks for joining us, being here early this morning. And you're on number 10 Velocity Worldwide Corvette team, your father's team. So how cool is it? You guys are not only racing together, which doesn't happen much, but your dad's coming out of retirement to race as well.
Yeah, it means a lot. I think, when we found out we'd be driving together this year, my dad, had to come out of retirement. We don't often get the chance to drive all three of us together, and to do it at the Rolex 24 with a proper shot to win, I think, is going to be pretty special.
And Jordan, some people, it's 24 straight hours. You have 4 drivers. You go through those shifts. What is it like to take part in a race like that?
Yeah, it's a unique event. I mean, we've done it a few times now, but the first time you do it, you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. The last thing you want to do is get in the race car. And now you kind of learn to get a little bit more rest the week leading up to it, and you're a little bit more rested when you wake up for that 2 a.m. shift or 9 a.m. shift when you've been up all night. So it is rough, but we love it.
And the only unfortunate thing is you have to put a helmet on your hair. Now, talk about the challenge. I mean, he's got a great hairstyle, but there's a story behind this as well, the mullet challenge. How did this all come about?
Well, my dad had a mullet in racing. I had one when I was young, and there's no mullet right now in racing. There's a few in other sports, so I thought, why not bring it
You're the
back?
only mullet?
I think I'm the only mullet in racing right now. So.
What do you think of it?
He can keep it for himself. I think enough mullet for the family.
That's it. But there's a good story behind this. You're trying to get to a certain amount, and then what happens?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 7,500 followers on Twitter, so I'm about 200 away, and once I do it, hopefully I'll be able to get...
Now, see, you've trimmed it up a little bit since, a little bit.
Up top's a little cleaner, I think.
Yeah?
That was a little more redneck right there.
Give us your Twitter page here so we can get you back up
I'm at Jordan 10 Taylor, so if I get there, just 7,500, I'll take it to the race in Le Mans, France in June. Okay,
and I know you started racing first. Obviously, Dad did, and then you got involved as well. So, competition here between the two of you?
I think being brothers, we're competitive off the track, but on the track, we're actually pretty good teammates. We don't, compare ourselves too much. We haven't really found out too much about that yet.
And you guys have ties to UCF as well. How much can you balance, or once you get to racing season, is kind of you do the books as much as you can?
Yeah, it is difficult. We're traveling so many times per year, and if we can find an online class, that's the best situation. But if we have to go to class, it's tough to find a schedule where having to take a test on a race weekend. So we kind of try to balance it out, which is tough. But we'll be going to school when we're 40 years old, I'm sure, but we'll get through it eventually.
Yeah, and you guys have raced. You've raced at Daytona. You've raced in Indianapolis. How great is this circuit? I mean, it's just different than what people see all the time. You've been involved with it for a long time.
Yeah, and especially this year, with the combination of the two series combining to make the Tudor United Sports Car Championship, it's I think going to really change the face of sports car racing, and for both of us to be driving together, to be a part of it, it's really cool, especially kicking off with the 52nd, I think, Rolex 24. There's going to be 67 cars out there, so it's going to be the biggest one ever, and I think we're all really excited.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be warmer this weekend too, which will be great, so you guys don't have to do with the cold weather there. Everybody always asks, when you get on the real road out there with a real car, tough to do the speed limit?
No, I don't think so. We're so used to doing it on the track. It's a bit of a letdown.
That's your time to kind of let out a little bit, all right?
It's nice and relaxing on the streets.
All right, well, guys, we appreciate you coming in, bringing the trophy as well. Hope you do great this weekend. I know a lot of people are excited racing to be back at Daytona here. And, of course, you can see it on Fox this weekend. It's going to be on Fox and Fox Sports 2 as well. Right here on Fox 35, Saturday at 2 o'clock. You can see the local drivers out there. Amy, good stuff. And you just hear those engines revving, and it's that time of year at Daytona.
All right, and I just followed Jordan on Twitter.
You're one closer. There you go.
One closer. Thanks, you guys.